Hey, what's up, studs? Ryan here, we're MandRproductions, and welcome to Ask MandRproductions episode 111. Gotta wear the sunglasses inside today at night because the eye floaters are going crazy today. It's a rough day for me, but I'm very glad to be here. We have a lot of fun topics to cover on this episode, so if you guys do enjoy, as always, leave a like, and if you have a question for me that you want potentially answered on next week's episode, you can leave it down in the comments section below. You know what? I'm feeling the headband. Much better. So our first question comes from David Cohen, and he says, Ryan, you think a droid battle pack is likely? Of course it's likely. It's about dang time we get a droid battle pack. We haven't had a traditional battle droid battle pack since 2007, so I think it's about dang time. I think this would be a perfect time with the Clone Wars coming back for it to happen in 2021. Put that alongside a File First battle pack, and you've got yourself a couple of really good sellers to have some epic battles in LEGO Star Wars. So I think it's about dang time for LEGO to bring the droid battle pack back again. It's just been way too long. So hopefully 2021 is the year. That'll still be 14 years since the last droid battle pack. Technically, we had like the assassin droid battle pack in 2009, but that doesn't really count. So the droid battle pack should be coming back soon. It's about dang time. Sir Brick says, if you buy a Mustang, will you make a comparison with the Lego set or sets? Yes, I will. I definitely will. That would be a really fun video, and plus I'd get to show off my new car. Of course I would make that video. Who wouldn't make that video? I think I would have to finally mod my 1950s, 57, whatever year, Mustang into the more modern style Mustang, though, for that video. I think that would go really well together. Ethan says, do you keep the instructions to your sets? My system for storing instructions has never been great, and as you can tell, it has just kind of deteriorated over the years, and I just kind of pile them on now, but there is some organization down here. Some of these are actually in like plastic things to keep them safe from any type of erosion or anything. And as we get into this bottom bin here, you'll see a little bit more organized in there, but still just kind of thrown in on the top now. But I do keep practically every instruction book I get for all the Lego sets I have. Sometimes if it's like duplicates of sets, like battle packs, I won't keep them. I think I might even have some instructions under here. Yeah, it looks like some instructions down there, and I know I have some like out in a black box in the garage, so I do keep all of the instructions for all of the sets I buy. Cody wants to know if I think it's worth rebuilding sets that are destroyed but the pieces are mixed in with your collection. Is it still worth rebuilding a set? In my case, it's a 2013 ATTE, and I'm very tempted. If you're tempted, dude, definitely, I think you should go for it. That being said, this is something that I personally thought I was going to do like a decade ago. It was something that like me and my brother had this bin of Lego sets that are basically just mixed sets, and like we know what's in there, right? But we never really got around to fixing it, and 10 years later, it's never going to happen. But I would say don't do that if it's a lot of pieces. I don't know how many pieces in your bin, but if it's like 10,000, you're going to have a tough time. But if it's like a reasonable number and you can easily pick out the ATTE parts, definitely go for it. You won't be disappointed. Otherwise, it might be more worth your time to just spend the money and buy a used version of the ATTE and just save yourself the time. This is like where Maz Kanata keeps Luke's lightsaber, or Anakin's lightsaber. Oh yeah, here it is. Someone asked me if I like rebuild stuff out of here.
No. Can you rebuild something at one point?
I haven't touched this bin in like a year.
No, you can rebuild that.
I could rebuild we got Corporate Alliance tank. We have there's my first Lego set ever right there. That's it. Twin Pod Cloud Car, Plo Koon, Starfighter. What other sets we got here? Lord of the Rings, the Y-Wing and TIE Fighter.
Supposedly Jabba's sail barge is in it.
Clone Scout. Jabba's sail barge is in here. The big bulk pieces are somewhere else, so I know I have those in the garage, I think. This is a McDonald's toy. The space shuttle set, really yellow. Definitely telling. What the heck? What was this?
This is my coaster I made.
Well, it's
Lego
not.
coaster.
Lego City. Jango Fett's or Boba Fett Slave 1, 2006. So as you can see, is this a hyena droid bomber? You can really pick out a lot of sets from this. So yeah, this is our bin, and we do not rebuild anything out of this ever, like ever. It was 10 years ago, right? Maybe we thought about it. We were gonna like rebuild everything. Remember?
Yeah.
Never happened. Droid gunship. All right, that's all I needed to show. Alex M says, what are your thoughts on Lego price increase over the years? This is interesting because it does make sense that the price of Lego would go up over the years, right? Inflation, it just does work that way. Obviously, the Disney acquisition of Star Wars means the licensing price would go up, but there does reach a breaking point, and we might be almost there with Lego Star Wars. They are really pushing the boundaries lately, so I might have a video on this topic very soon. I don't have too much to say on it right now, but Lego might be killing Lego Star Wars themselves. Spartardier7Cool says, I go on Instagram a lot to look at Lego leaks, but there are many accounts that misuse the hashtag and dilute the amount of actual leak content with random mocks and stuff. Beyond blocking each individual account, is there a way we could solve this problem? So this is a problem for people that want to look at the hashtag Lego leaks on Instagram to find leaks, and no, there's not a way to solve this problem besides being angry at the people that do this and like send them DMs and tell them not to do it, but they're not gonna not do it. I do it sometimes because I think it's funny that people get this upset about it. I'm sorry to kind of poke fun at you there, but that's just kind of the way I feel about it. It's a hashtag, nobody owns it, and you cannot control or regulate how people use it. That's just the way it's going to work. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's not a topic I am going to be making a video about to get people to stop doing, and I feel like if I did, it'd be something I'd be like the Barbra Streisand effect, where people would start misusing it even more. So LRB Studios says, what is the best Lego Star Wars set I could get for around $100? Yoda, buy Yoda. Yoda's $100. I think it's the best set at like $100 right now. So the UCS style Yoda is a really amazing Lego set. It's obviously very iconic. I think anybody would know who Yoda is. So I think Yoda would be the one to get. Aiden's Production says, hey Ryan, I got a question for you. Think you'll get as big as Bricks or other big Lego YouTubers? So you're basically asking me if I ever think I'll hit 1 million subs. And the answer is yes. I really think I will now. Like, my channel's been growing really nicely. Like, I've had a lot of new people like subscribe to the channel lately. It's been a really great period of growth. I feel like I'm putting out better content than ever, and I think that is an amazing thing to be able to say. And I think I put myself in a really good position to continue to improve and get better with my videos and make more interesting and better, more engaging content and continue to grow my channel and everything that comes with that. And hopefully one day I will have a channel as big as other big Lego YouTubers, yes, but I kind of consider myself to be a big Lego YouTuber at this point. On the smaller end of big Lego YouTubers, but a big Lego YouTuber nonetheless. Like, there aren't that many Lego YouTubers with 200,000 subscribers or more though, so it definitely is a pretty special feat in and of itself, but I definitely have bigger goals in mind. Kareem Zia says, does Kori watch your videos? Well, I guess we're going to have to find this out the hard way. Kori, I hope you're watching this video because I need you to comment down below to confirm that you watch my videos. All Lux wants to know my Mount Rushmore of YouTubers, and I think this is supposed to be Lego YouTubers, not just YouTubers, so I'm going to say Lego YouTubers. And a Mount Rushmore is basically the 4 best in history, in your opinion, and so you guys can comment this down below as a reply to the pinned comment if you want, but I think my Mount Rushmore would go something like this. I think Bricks obviously has to be up there. He's just been such a quality reviewer for so long that is so respected by so many that I think it's unfair for me to not put him on there. Next up would be Pizza Movies for me. I think he's just a classic Lego YouTuber for me personally. Like, he's just like obviously something that really got me into YouTube back in the day, and was watching his animations. They were just so amazing. But I think Michael MGF would be on my Mount Rushmore. He's definitely an absolute classic for me, and his work ethic with his minifigures, and having known him personally and knowing like how much he cares about his figures, really matters a lot to me. So he's definitely on my Mount Rushmore. And my rationale for Just Too Good on there is I think he really revolutionized a lot of like the way videos are done modern day as far as like covering news. And I'm not really in the rut where I like cover news really quickly and immediately, but there are a lot of people that do these quick 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute news videos whenever any bit of news breaks for the Lego world. And I think Just Too Good definitely has popularized that, and he's also got a lot of other content. So I think Just Too Good would also have to be on there. And of course, 500,000 subscribers is something you can't really argue with there. I can't even make this up. I was just filming the bit about Just Too Good where I just was saying his name, and then I just wrapped up what I was just saying, and I got a text from him. Like literally instantaneously. Cult of Christensen says, what is it like to have a huge channel in this community, in the Lego community? And that is a really like almost impossible question to answer, because for me, I don't feel any different than I did 10 years ago, like within the Lego community, right? Like to me, I feel like I've always just made videos, right? But I do feel like having 200,000 subscribers now, like it definitely, like when I put out a video, like the Lego scam video, there's some weight behind that. Like you can do a thing if you need a thing to be be done. And unfortunately, the scammers page is still up, but I feel like I try to do a good thing and hopefully saved a lot of people a lot of hassle, and I feel like I can do good in that way, unlike I maybe could have 10 years ago when I was just starting out making videos. But for the most part, you don't feel personally any different, but it's such an open-ended question that there is no real answer to it. It's a really good feeling, obviously, and it can almost be a burden at some points, and it's such a first world problem. But like, I can't like just walk into my friends' live stream chats like I used to. There just are certain little things like that you lose, like the privacy of being you anymore, if that makes sense. You walk into a live stream chat and hey, there's 10 other people trying to say hello to you there, and it's like, well, hi everybody, but I can't type hello to everybody because I don't want to be the center of attention, and you become the center of attention, and that's not really ideal at all times, to be honest. As I'm editing this video, I sit here and I'm like, did I only answer bad things about being a big LEGO YouTuber? Like, it is an amazing blessing. Like, those are kind of nitpicky, right? Like, they're first world problems. At the end of the day, they don't really matter or hinder my life too much, but it's like, dude, it is amazing. It really is. It's such a cool thing to, like, have such a great audience and be able to put out really fun videos to make and just kind of, like, be you and do whatever you want, essentially. Like, I don't answer to anybody. Like, I put out the videos I want, when I want, how I want. So while I feel like this is really an impossible question to truly answer, unless you somehow specified this question on like a micro level of like how I interact during live streams, like I brought up as an example, where I can no longer just join a live stream and like hang out. I feel like I can't be like it's kind of like an NBA player going to Walmart. They can't just go to Walmart, right? Like, because they're 7 feet tall. So that's kind of what it's like when you like type in a live stream chat and you have a check mark next to your name. It's a little bit weird sometimes, but I also don't let that stop me from typing in a live stream chat because I still want it to be like the old days, essentially. So I don't know, just a lot of weird thoughts, but overall it's an amazing thing, and I definitely shouldn't be complaining about it. Hello, you're on Ask MandRproductions.
Hey, that's awesome. Hey, I need you to do me a favor.
Oh, what's up?
You can't share with anybody.
Oh.
You need to forget that the conversation happened.
Tesco's Finest says, Ryan, what are your thoughts on a Dexter Jettster May the 4th minifigure exclusive? Probably the most beloved and iconic character on the big screen in movie history. He was supposed to win an Oscar, but the archives must be incomplete. While I appreciate your love for Dexter Jettster, I'm kind of surprised they never made a Dexter's Diner type set. I feel like that would be like a wild set LEGO would have tried to make in 2002, but I guess that just never materialized. I don't know. Maybe that's something they'd try 10 years from now. No idea. Probably never going to get a Dexter Jettster minifigure, though. I'm sorry to be the Debbie Downer here, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Rye Studio says, what political party are you a part of? I am part of the Republican Party, and not because I actually care about politics, because I really don't. I couldn't even tell you if our current president is Republican or Democrat. I could not. It's really a coin flip, right? But I chose Republican when I signed up for my driver's license in like 2012 or whatever. And I only chose that because they were like, you need to pick a thing. And I'm like, oh, I have to pick a thing? And then I'm like, oh, the Republic is from Star Wars and Republican, so Star Wars. And I was like, I want the Star Wars one, basically. So that's the political party I think I'm technically probably a part of, but I don't really care. So that's where I'm at on that. Zach B says, Ryan, what is your favorite workout routine now that you're getting back into the gym? So I'm going 3 times a week, technically 4. The 4th one is to play basketball on Tuesday, though. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I go and lift. Monday and Friday are like upper body days. Wednesday is like lower body legs. And I don't know how to like explain my routine because I don't know all the names of the machines, but I like the daily routine I'm in, or the every other day routine I'm in, like that type of routine. I can't really explain what I'm doing in there. I'm just lifting weights, getting swole, you know how it goes. But I really like going on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, having the off days in between, and then the Tuesday and Thursday when I'm not going, I'm playing basketball on Tuesday and softball on Thursday. And it's like, that's a pretty great setup for like the 5 days of the week. And then Saturday and Sunday I basically do nothing other than like play football out in the yard or basketball in my driveway. So that's kind of the routine I'm in as far as like the days I go, and I really do enjoy that. And Clickbrick says, have you ever gone into Walmart or Target and not gone onto the Lego aisle? Very rarely, if ever, nowadays. I mean, it's very much habit. You walk into Target, turn right, turn left, back to the toy aisle, then back over to the food and up to the front to check out. Like, that is my pathway. if I go in there for food, I'm also going back to the Lego. I have to go. So it's definitely a thing. Like, I always go to the Lego aisle. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably do this too, where anytime you go to a store that sells Lego, you have to look at the Lego. If I go to Best Buy to like look at Apple products, I'm going back to the Lego section too. I'm not just looking at whatever else I went in there to look at, you know? So no matter what time of year, whether there's new sets or not, I have to go look. It's just an addiction. It's an instinct, a feeling. So yeah, I always go to the Lego aisle no matter what. You guys can vote on the poll right now. Do you always check the Lego aisle? Tyler says, what is your dream car that you are always talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked, Tyler. It's a 2020 Ford Mustang with red leather seats now, and you can't tell me those red leather seats don't look so cool. They look amazing, like just drop dead gorgeous, like basically Kylo Ren's shuttle on wheels. that's the color scheme I'm going for in there. It's so nice. I didn't want, like, it's so nice. It's just so nice. Lego Guy 42 says, are you going to do a room tour for 2020? Yes, sir. Coming soon. Is there anything special you want me to do in my room tour? Let me know down in the comment section below, because I do want to have it, like, have some, maybe some, like, fan feedback input into it. So if there's anything special you would like to see in a room tour that you don't see in other room tours, let me know. I'll definitely show you whatever you need to know. That is all for Ask MandRproductions episode 111. Remember, down in the comment section below, let me know what you would like to see from a room tour. Let me know in the poll if you check the Lego aisle every time, and let me know your Mount Rushmore of Lego YouTubers. Leave a like while you're down there as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again next week. Peace out.